How's it going, everybody? Crazy here. I'm back again with another reaction. So we're taking the Wayback Machine now down to the 80s. And we're going to check out the music video for Africa by Toto. This is actually one of those earworms that I really love. And I used to be the guy that would sing this song at karaoke along with a plethora of some other yacht rock. But that's neither here nor there. I don't remember if I've seen this music video before. But then again, it doesn't really matter because, like I haven't posted it on here, so now I have. Nevertheless, let's watch this music video. It's upbeat music. I love the instruments that they actually use for this song. It's interesting. Okay, for the Gen Z crowd, that's called an Encyclopedia Britannica. At the time, that's where we got our information instead of Wikipedia.
I hear the drums echoing tonight. And she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation.
So listening to this guy, like listening to the lead singer, that is not at all what I expected him to look like. To have like the full beard going and stuff. Like, I know that was a thing in the 80s where people would have like the full length beard and stuff like that. Not the neck beard, but just that kind of beard, the 80s beard, as opposed to the 70s porn mustache. So I did not expect that guy to look like that at all. Like, I expected him to be like some kind of like thin, clean shaven guy. Like, that's always what it was envisioned in my head, because you think yacht rock, you don't really expect something like that. But then again, it goes back to the age-old phrase of 80s rock bands where it's like the uglier the guy, the better sounding that they sound. And that's what made them attractive. And that hair, though, like the receding hairline, you see it too, don't you?
She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way.
Okay.
Hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient memories.
Okay, that's interesting. See, like that guy, not this chick, but like this guy, that fits more into the characteristics of the sound of the guy's voice. And by the way, I actually really enjoy the fact that they were using African instruments for this song along with the mesh of the stuff that most yacht rock and early rock bands would use during that time frame. So it's a good blend.
Turned to me as if to say,
Look at this guy.
Hurry, boy, it's waiting there for you.
He's the only one with a beard. Thought they all had beards, though.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa.
Okay.
Gonna take some time to do the things we never
So, oops. So this is something that I actually found out with karaoke, that that the lead singer, like when you hear the harmonizing is actually that part that everybody would normally sing, where it's like, there's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Like, that's actually the harmonizing. Like, whoever else is singing the background vocals, that's their line. The lead singer, on the other hand, he's keeping it that high pitch. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. He continues in that high tone. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I found that out listening to karaoke. So he's not the one that's actually doing it the harmonizing way. Uh, I found that interesting. A gong. Isn't that a Japanese thing?
The wild dogs cry out in
Now,
the
this
night.
verse is actually interesting.
They grow restless, longing for some solitary company.
Like this verse I found the most interesting because this is where big boy words start coming into play. Like right there, like longing for some solitary company. Like that's literally 2 words in that line that I actually had to look up to figure out what the fuck they meant. Because at the time I really didn't have any idea of the definition behind those words. And then this next part, more big boy words.
Right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti.
3 things. 3 things that I actually had to Google to find out what those were. Kilimanjaro, rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I still don't 100% know what the fuck is going on with that, but I love the sound of that. It's so fucking soothing to hear those words. Yet I still don't have any clue what the fuck it means.
I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Gonna take a lot to drag me
Oh, there's that mustache I was talking about.
There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do.
See, you can hear it now, right?
Rains down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
And that keyboardist has got some good arm wear. So from what I'm to understand is this is actually supposed to be a tribute to the country of Africa, because I guess I don't know, from what I heard is that they ended up having a trip, went to Africa, they thought it was like the best country they ever went to, and then when they came back home, wherever home is to these yacht rock people, that's when they recorded this song. That's at least what I heard, but it's interesting to do something like that, and then it became a fucking timeless classic, at least in my eyes, and possibly in the eyes of some other people. Like all the history in Africa, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know this was on keyboard.
Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you.
Oh, look, I can use this as a stage prop.
Gonna take a lot to drag
Oh, shit.
from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever
Uh-oh.
I bless the rains
Ah.
down in Africa.
Chad.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Now this is interesting.
Rains down in Africa.
Oh no. So like if you looked at the earlier parts of the music video, like dude was looking for a book because he had like a ripped piece of paper, and he was looking for the book that had that tear in it, and there it is, and now it's on fire. Also, at the same time, when did this turn into the never-ending story where it's like he pulls out a book of Africa, all of a sudden there's a fucking spear being thrown at the librarian, and the librarian disappeared, and all that's left is their glasses, like disappeared Artax style. It just actually no, the nothing, the whole thing, like everything just disappears. You know what I'm talking about. You've watched the never-ending story. If you haven't, you're going to now. Prepare for a lot of emotional scarring, though. What's with that? Okay, there's the torn page, and there's the page. Yep. Oh, so the whole point was just to burn the fucking book? Are we in 1940s Germany? Antigua. Where's Where's the librarian in all of this? And there's the book that he just took before setting the library on fire. Oh, you can hear that xylophone coming in now. Oh man. Bing 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 bing. I love that outro where, like, as the music is fading out, you can hear the xylophone kicking in a little bit more prominently. Like I enjoy this. That is one of those feel good songs. It's just one of those songs that you really just want to sit on a boat with hose and listen to that song. Kind of like in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Makes sense, doesn't it? So, and this was like one of those soft rock groups that really fucking created that whole yacht rock thing. But nevertheless, very enjoyable song. I love singing this at karaoke. It really gives you a challenge if you're a karaoke singer, especially if you get the right karaoke cover and you have to sing that high note in the chorus and shit. It'll really fucking punch you right in the throat. But the video, on the other hand, like, yeah, it's standard 80s video where it's just like, okay, here's a bunch of crap that makes very little sense, but it made sense in the 80s. And as an 80s baby, you would think I would have figured it out, but it is what it is. But I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys for watching this with me. If you want to watch this on your own, link is going to be in the description below. Like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. Check out the merch line. I've got merch. It's available. Check it out. Go to my channel. Click on store. There's merch there. And if you're feeling generous, it's not recommended, but it is still appreciated nevertheless to shoot me a super thanks. I really would appreciate it. With that being said, I'm Crazy. I'm out this bitch. You guys have a good one. Deuces.